Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call us back?
Man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that broad.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago. 2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting she was too. I kept playing ass girl. Say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D. She started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind, I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we conversating, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session in the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed, I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said Tamika has made home from school. School. Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes with a halter top. Duke and Brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, proceed with Eagle Feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, hair done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early. Everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30. Everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
I watched this boy, Rick, cause he used to come by and lend me $1 here, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me 5, though, you know. He let me have them tools and fuels, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Cause I sit down and talk to him, and you don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still
Little Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. The mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones heart. But in the process from growing up order, man, sometimes you lose just your reality. Know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field. Play for keeps. He watched them players roll bits and pimp player hits. He learned the game, it's hard, baby, as good as it gets. The mama begging to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, dangerous, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know walk away from the game, there's only one problem. He loving paper, expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. My daily paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he packed his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama look company, that shit like misery, it's killer bee. Especially when you thought they your friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? So what you got, baby? What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make a block. Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. No, make a block. Make a block, man. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, he ain't that kind of party. He ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That what you do. Nigga, I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So you see that brick right there? Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Yeah. Leave your money over there with that hoe. Yeah. Leave your money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't gonna hear you shit. What you talking about? Right. Make a block. Make a block, man. Block, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, what's happening, man? On this terrific Top Dollar Tuesday, baby. What's really happening around this sun gone, man? Oh, man, first, man, I want to give thanks to God, man, today. I just got to make sure that I get that on the record. We need to pray for the people in Wisconsin. We really do. We're going to take a moment of silence to pray for all of the violence and no matter what kind it is and who it's against. You know, violence is not the way to do nothing. And, you know, this is coming from me. So, you know, I'm a. Y'all know what I mean? We're going to bow our heads and take a moment of silence, guys. Okay. Hey, guys, on this terrific Tuesday, man, this is my last show of the year. So I invited a couple of people on, man, from Nostalgic Radio. You know, that's my family. That's my team that we building together, brick by brick, layer by layer. You know, when you say you got it from the mud, we really got this thing from the mud. We just been on since September the 1st. So we steady just dragging along. You know, we trucking along, and we growing. You know, all goodbyes ain't gone, and we got a few things in store for people. We got some surprising shows coming up that people not gonna really wrap their head around how we delivering it to them and putting it right in their lap because we're gonna have entertainment all day, every day. You know, you got people on that boom, and then when ain't no physical show for you to see, you still got nostalgic radio to listen to. So let me get that out the way. Say that off the muscle, y'all. Now, today, Vincent Simmons, y'all know he did 44 years because the two little white twins or whatever said that he raped them or was trying to rape them or something. It was like 11 white jurors and one black one. Oh, he got convicted. They gave him 50 years. Well, they let him out today, but damn, that's 43, 44 years after the fact. Tell me, man. Tell me. What do we do with that? From 17, he do 44 years for some shit he didn't even do. Now, the white girls, it all came out of Uncle Billy playing with them and shit. They scared to tell their daddy why they late and all that shit, so they go a nigga boom. It's like, what? For real? And Vincent did 44 years, man. Is it enough money for it to be all right? Because it's all right because God made a way now. Everything ain't bad. He could have died in that motherfucker for some shit he didn't do. Yeah, I know 44 is a long time, but at least God gave him out. He got it out. You know what I mean? He was a good enough soul to where God let him out. See, that's only God that can do these type of things. He had a hard belief and a strict conviction about himself to where he was like, "No, man, I ain't do that. No matter what they did to him, what they shipped him to, who said, no, man, I didn't do that." So how much money do y'all think he should get? How much is enough? Is it enough money for that? 44 years now. You put that on top of 17. That's 54, what, 60 years, 59 years old? So is he gonna come out and have kids and reproduce and plant seeds? You know what I mean? He's 59 years old, but you can still have kids at that age. It just depends on where you are, cause everybody approaches things at different times. I don't want people to think that one way of doing something is the way that I'm talking about. I'm just saying about this particular situation. How much money is enough, man? Man come out, he's 59 years old. Accused of trying to rape these two little white girls, but he didn't do it. Now they done come out and said all this old bullshit and let him go. Proved he didn't do it. They got to pay this man, dog. How much money they gonna pay him? Send him home with $1 million? Nigga ain't never had no money. Send him home with $100 million. Nigga ain't never had no money. And when he win the lawsuit, is it $100 million that'll win? Who is he suing? Them, the system? It's a bunch of ways, man, that you look at things and say that 44 years, dog, for some shit he didn't even do, man. I wanted to bring that up off the top, just because. You know what I'm saying? I just had to. And I don't know why. It's just something that it touched me when I was doing my little social media strolling. Y'all know I'm still on Facebook jail, so my little YouTube page shut down. I'm trying to get it together. I'm gonna fix it, but right now they mashing on me. I done something, so okay. Now, my next topic, guys. My next topic. Say. Now we can go back to this first one anytime that we feel necessary. But the next topic. Female is 23 years old. 24 years old. She got 3 kids. Says she wants to get married. But she don't want to deal with a man that's got kids. Now, she said she don't have problem with other women's kids. She have problem with the baby mama drama thing that we do in our communities. Now, wow, ain't that something? For her to sit there and say, well, no, 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 I got 3 kids, but now I don't want to deal with no man with no kids. That's the first thing. It's just something to think about. When you got to rationalize and think, what is she thinking? and what she wanting out of the deal. See, it's a deal. When you get married, you're making a deal. Now, her husband, not her husband, her baby daddy, he in the penitentiary. So, okay, we said, well, is he in there for life or is he going to get out? She said, well, no, he's not in there for life, but he married. It's like, how is he married in the penitentiary? A bunch of ways that can work. Booty in the day room. How can she, as a female, I tell them, we overpriced the shit. See, you have when you got something, you gotta give something. When you get something, you gotta give something. See, it's all about the giving and not about the living. Do y'all hear what I'm saying to you? This is a 24-year-old girl, got 3 kids by a nigga. Now he done slipped up and got caught up. Now he in the pen for 20 years or something. Now she's saying, well, I want to get married, but I don't want to deal with no baby mama drama. What the audacity of this little motherfucker, dog? Who do you think you are? What do you think you are? How in the holy hell can you say, well, I got kids, but I don't want a man with no kids? Because I don't want to deal with the baby mama drama. Now, what if this nigga get out the penitentiary and start wanting to be around the kids and all this shit? That's not baby daddy drama? I'm just asking a simple question. I thought that that was quite interesting when I was strolling and doing my little research. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to talk on that because she's 23 years old, and again, she's overvaluing her pussy. See, we do that all the time. We overvalue things. We put because everything's going up, and see, that's the one thing that for me personally is free. You hear me? My whole life it's been free. Never gave a bitch a dime for no pussy. Not one motherfucking dime. Not me, not your boy, not your bleed, baby. And I fucking all of them I wanted to fuck. Believe that. Conversation rule the nation where I'm from. But for you other cats that say it ain't tricking if you got it, but tricking is tricking, but even if you got it, uh, how can this lady say she don't want a man with kids and she got 3 kids and she 24 years old? So her cycle for everything with whoever she get with is ticking. What, you give her 15 years, then she can't have kids no more? What, about 42, y'all? Somewhere in there when y'all start going through menopause and all that bullshit? Yeah, I don't know. I thought that that was quite interesting for her to come and say that, do that, be about that. But now, with all that said, I'm gonna bring my co-host up, Mr. Jason Dixon from Real Talk with Jason Dixon on Monday nights at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And man, come on in here, Jason. Let's talk about it, man, cause that kind of bothered me. Bothered me, man. I mean, yeah,
Understand
but
that because go ahead.
she said she don't want no man with kids, but she got 3.
But
Now it
here's the
ain't
thing
like
though, women will make that statement, and it's guy you got to understand it. Like what you just said, women will make that statement and can make that statement, and it's been done that a man that doesn't have any kids will go to a woman that has kids because then it's not a then he can up and leave whenever he wants, right? And there's not really no obligation there. But the problem is like you said, she's making the audacity that somebody wants her. In her
right.
mind, somebody wants her with 3 kids. She may get somebody that, and it's been proven, they may get somebody that wants to have sex with them and fuck on her, but you're not gonna get nobody that doesn't have kids that wants you unless you do what most of these black girls have been doing of our race, going outside and messing with a white man who's down and out and building him up to make it seem that way. That's what we've been seeing on social media. That's why I'm saying that is that they've been having these kids and saying, "Look at this man. He came in and he's better than this and better than that." But you're not gonna get nobody, and that's just real. You can't have that standard when you got 3 kids.
Well,
You
that part of
just
it
can't.
can't. But see that part, no, but that whole part of the game, it's like what's really happening. Now you said, she might go outside her race and go go date another ethnic group in order to accomplish her goals.
Right.
Well, I'm not for that, but I'm not against that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Cause love is love. I don't give a shit. That ain't what I ain't even. I don't even think we can love somebody else because we don't love ourselves. But whatever you think is love, if you find it, go for it.
Absolutely.
Um, but on this particular point, man, what an arrogant little piece of shit, though, man. I mean, damn, you got three. I can't have one or two somewhere. As we young, making mistakes, you can do it, and I'm calling it a mistake because you got three kids by a nigga in the penitentiary. That she's saying is married. So you made some mistakes too, now.
Right.
But to say I can't have no kids,
Absolutely. And I've heard it before. I had a girl
me too, me too.
who was dating me, and when she found out I had my little boys, she was like, "Oh, we can't do this." But she had three girls, and the husband just up and got away from her. Like, understand that they women, it's women out there who have that thought process that they want what they want and the man come into their world. But that's not just with the children. I know we're on that topic, but if you look at it, that's everything. Hey, Wood, it's something in your back that's tweaking. I don't know what that is. But if you look at it from that point of view, they come in thinking that, hey, I want a man to do 100% of this, and I'm just gonna sit back and do nothing. But
Yeah, because
if you
yeah,
go to
they
them and say,
overvalue
make me
their
a sandwich,
pussy.
right? You go to them and make a sandwich or cook me something or fix food, cook, clean the house. Then we crazy. Let's be real.
Yeah, but they overvalue their pussy though. And this
And that's
particular
in
broad,
that particular one, she's saying the same thing though. That hey, I
yeah,
want
yeah.
you to come in and I can have three kids outside, but you can't. So therefore, you can have a baby with me, and I have at least one baby daddy that's in the house or in my vicinity. That's what it was.
Well, the thing is now, she got one baby daddy. Now, the guy that you're getting with, they don't have no kids. You don't think he wants some kids?
Right. Absolutely. And depending on the
Now,
age
if
of
you
yours,
got three, but if you got three,
it's
normally
something,
a
bro.
normal guy, he gonna have to match that. If you want me to raise these three, you finna give me three.
Right. Absolutely. And that's
But
real.
and I, I'm just saying, I thought that it was pretty arrogant of a little shitty ass. You know what I'm saying?
But
We
that's how
got
they.
Woody
But
Wood. We
he,
got
he
Woody Wood in the green room. I'm gonna bring him on, man. Y'all already know what it is. This is my nephew, the one and only, the Woody Wood Southern Cheetah, Super, whatever he be saying. Yeah, man, I'll let him say it
Hey,
for you.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, Mr. 2-1 Joe. Allow me to give it to you. This is your man, Woody Wood, the Southern Cheetah. Super Cheetah. You dig? What's up with it, man?
I
What's
what
up
Yeah,
with it, man?
what I want to know is what
yeah.
is in your background that is doing that chirping. I don't know if your phone set too close to a mic or to the
All
computer.
right,
Something.
all right. What about that? How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
stop.
That's good. I'm like that
All
thing is.
right, I'll be right here. All right.
But no.
What's going
But
on, my brother?
Hey, I'm cooling, man. I'm just locked in with you guys, man, because nostalgic is my home. So therefore, I must be there with
Oh,
my people. And when Mr. 2-1 Joe
you know,
say, look, come on here tonight. God damn it, I made that happen. What's up with it?
why that
oh,
nigga
okay,
sound like
man.
a
It
broke
ain't
down?
late, man.
Why that nigga sound like a broke down Malcolm X though when he just said
I'm
that?
gonna tear your ass up, Jason. I'm gonna tear you up, Jason.
Say, man.
Hey, but
Say,
back to what you were
say,
saying though,
nephew.
Joe. Go ahead.
Say, nephew. I don't know if you were listening, man, but I was telling him about a 23-year-old that I found on social media. I be ramshacking shit and just strolling and trolling. And she was 23, going on 24. She had three kids.
Mm,
She wanted to get married, but she didn't want a man
okay.
with no kids. She didn't want a man with no kids. Now her reason for that was she said, I don't have a problem with other people's kids. I have a problem with the baby mamas. Now the question to her was asked, well, where's your baby daddy? She said, well, he in the penitentiary. Okay, well, is he in there for life? Say, well, no, he's not in there for life. Yeah. So me sitting up with me, I'm like, whoa, what she say? Wait a minute, did you finna be 24 years old with three kids and you don't want what you say? So
Mm.
it struck a nerve with me because I just thought
Hey,
it was kind of arrogant.
hey, one, I
Huh?
just heard what you said. One, the fact that she's 23 with three kids, my nigga, you might as well count what she said out. Cause you just got out of high school and you got three of them already, and you trying to tell me that we can't, that I can't have
I
none,
can't have none. I
but
can't
you
have
got
none.
three.
Make it make sense though. Make it make sense for me. Say Woody Wood, chime in on that, man. Make it make sense for me.
You see, the problem I have here is that she was basically listen. He could have said, "What about your baby fathers? You have three kids. What about the baby fathers?" You know what I'm saying? And she worried about the baby mothers, but then 23 with Trey kids, three, three kids. Nah, man. She freaky as a pig in a purple wig.
No doubt, baby, no doubt. I just thought, when I pulled it up, it was really interesting, you know what I mean? Because he was kind of, the little old dude had a little heartbroken, little expression on his face. I listened to the video and all that little shit. I'm like, wait a minute. You 23 years old, you ain't even 24. You got three kids, and you want to get married, but you don't want a nigga with no kids.
That means she done had a kid every year she done turned 20. Let's talk about it.
Hell, wait a minute now. They didn't all have to come after age. She could have had one at 16,
I,
one at
I'm just
18, one
I'm
at
being
20.
funny though. I'm being funny though.
Me too. No, no, me too.
That
Me
kid
too.
want
Me too with her fertile ass. Shit.
Once she hit 20, she had a child a year because they only take 9 months. They like stepping stools.
you know what? You right.
They like stepping stools. She had it. Then as soon as that baby got out the oven, she waited the 3 months and got back.
But say, Top, is all
Yeah.
her kids by the same man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are they by the same dude?
yeah. But he
Yeah.
locked.
Mm.
The problem is that she's stating that she wants to be married, but the dude she's marrying can't have kids. That's the retarded. She's retarded. Let's just say what it
Yeah.
is. I know we're not supposed to use that word, but she's retarded. She's outright retarded.
Special, Jason. Special. Okay?
No, she
Let's
retarded.
get PC.
No, let's just say she's
Oh,
retarded.
shit,
At the end
man.
of the day, at any given time, if she ever thinks that somebody is gonna come in there and be like, "I don't have kids," whoever she meets, she's probably in the hood somewhere right now eating Roman noodles and a, and a flat steak from the dollar store, and that's how she gonna meet the dude that she talking about. But he gonna have 16 kids everywhere, but he gonna lie to her ass and tell her he don't have kids. That's what's gonna happen.
Now, how,
Hmm.
how, how, how would that affect you in a relationship? Because you can't hide your kids. I mean, you can lie about having them,
You
but
can't.
sooner or later, junior, baby girl gonna need something. And when they call, they expect for daddy to pick up.
And at the end of the day, you take it that you got to figure you're counting into the equation that the man has something to do with their kid's life.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about the woman's life. She the one said no kids.
I know, but what I said
So
was she gonna end up having somebody, a guy. She gonna end up meeting a dude who does have kids, but he's gonna lie about it. And you're putting into the equation that at the end of the day, the dude has something. And the reason why I say this, I'm very upfront with this shit and just being honest. When I moved to Dallas, I told no one about my boys. There's girls I talk to right now that we're close friends. When I put my older son up when he turned 21, and I put him up on my face, when we were dating, you said, hey, you didn't need to know who they was because they were so young. I didn't bounce them like their moms did back and forth in front of dudes or around a bunch of women. So you didn't get to meet my kids unless I knew we were serious. What up, man? I'm about to bring you in too because Wood just came back. Uh, so you have to put it into the equation. I'm saying I am. I'm pulling them up. You have to put into the equation that the man, it has something to do with his kids, right? So let's say he somebody
Well,
meet
no,
her.
I'm keeping it all just
Okay,
basic.
yeah,
I,
basic.
I'm keeping it all basic on what she said. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I just thought that that was an arrogant ass way to look at it.
yeah, and that's why I said she gonna end up with a man who lie about his kids, get with her ass, and then when she says she want to have a baby, he gonna probably be like, "Nah, I can't have kids." He gonna go get himself snipped. What he gonna do?
Right, right.
He gonna go get himself snipped, so that way he don't be
Shit
tied.
on mute.
Hey,
Shit on mute.
that way he don't be tied to those
I
kids.
can't hear shit.
Then you need to go back out and come back in, cause
CEO man, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? CEO man in
What's
the
going on,
motherfucking
fellas? What's
house. What's
going
happening,
on?
baby?
What it do? What
Feliz
it do?
Navidad. Oh man,
You
it's
know what I'm
another
saying?
day on a terrific Tuesday, on a terrific Top Dollar Tuesday. We doing this Dallas After Dark thing. I'm bringing my boy in, CEO man from Street Made Radio. Him and the Woody Woodpecker. You know what I'm saying? That's my family. This is my unit. DJ Cali included, but this is my unit. Then everything else proceeds from that. I just wanted to bring you
Oh
guys
man.
in, man, because it's Christmas and it's the last show of the year for me. So I just wanted to say Feliz Navidad, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And now let's get into these subjects, man. You know, I got shit on my mind,
hey, I
man.
want to
So
get
let's
into that
go.
first subject you talked about. I was itching for that one.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
go.
well, hold on. Let me hit rewind since I'm an old school kind of nigga. You understand me?
Can you
Vincent
hear us, Wood?
Simmons, man. Vincent Simmons, black man. Black man did 44 years on a 50-year sentence for attempted rape on two white twins. They let him go.
Right,
Come to find out, whatever the little old bros is doing, some issue and want dad and everybody was late, so they lied on the nigga. Now, he done did 43 years, finna be 44 years, they letting him out. They got
right.
him when he was 17. Now, you do 44 on that. That
So
makes
he's
54, what,
51.
58 years old.
58. Dang.
Okay,
So
okay.
my
Now we
thing,
do the math to that. What? How
my
much
thing is,
money?
yeah,
How much money, man? How much money?
yeah,
What?
yeah. Wood,
How
how
much
much
money
money?
is they supposed to pay?
I don't
That
even
done took
know,
a man's
man.
whole life.
I don't think
You
no amount of
understand what
money
I'm saying?
worth
This is
that.
real. This is
You can't
well, he
place
got to
no
get
dollar
something. He
amount
can't
on
go
that,
get no
Top.
job.
I can't place a dollar
So they
amount
let
on
him
that.
go.
I can, I can.
Uh-oh.
At the end of the damn day, I sure can. I'm
Let me
just,
ask you this: was the amount they gave, was he cool with it?
they never gave him out. He just got released.
I think
He
I
just
know
got
who you
released. It's
talking
just
about.
Top is just asking
his
the
name
general
Vincent
question.
Simmons.
Yeah, Top is just asking the general question of how much money do you think would be enough if you were in that scenario? How much money would it be? How much money would be enough to make up for losing 44 years of your life?
For something
A
that you didn't
million a
do the
year.
damn shit to do.
$1 million a year. Fuck it.
Man, you gotta give me
44 million.
100 million.
A
You gotta
hundred
give me a
million.
100 million, man.
$1 million a year, man.
Say, family, I want y'all boys, man. And y'all see me. I
Yeah,
need you boys to do something for me. I need y'all to level up. You hear me? Man, shit, give me $1 billion, $10 billion. You gotta go that way you
I
do end
told
up
you.
with the $100 million.
I got
But
the
if you ask for the 100 million, 44 million, you're gonna end up with 4 or 5, in my personal opinion.
right. My
Right,
thing is
right.
the level up with me. The level up with me is you got to come straight up. Like Top said, I'm coming with I want $1 billion.
You know what? You're right.
I don't want to ever pay
You're
taxes.
right.
Some remaining for those 44 years that I didn't that I did. I don't need no more taxes at all. Think about what I lost in those 44. I didn't have no kids. I couldn't meet a wife. I couldn't do nothing. My family, no telling who I lost by the time I was in there till now. So my level up is, I need my family taken care of. There is a number to that. And I know that
Mm.
because Top and Wood, y'all remember Richard, uh, the dark skinned man from 411 that used to come in. He did 27 years behind the same scenario. And when he got out, they gave him $9 million from the city.
Mm.
And he took that money and he built businesses. He built a prison program for prisoners, and he turned around and made sure his whole family was straight from the city, tax free for 5 years.
You did the right thing.
So in this situation, Benson did 44 motherfucking years, dog, for some shit he didn't have nothing to do with. How much money y'all think he ought to get? He said 44 and 100. Now, either way, either way, now, don't get it twisted. If they give him $1 million, what they ever had, never seen, and
Right.
all that. I was just wondering, how much goddamn money would I ask for? See, I'd ask for so much goddamn money, they'd be like, this nigga's crazy.
They would.
Because you can't put a dollar amount on 17 years old to 51 of the possibilities of what could have happened.
Right. Like you said, he could have been
They
murdered
got
in
people
jail. He could have been raped. He could have been, and
right.
Charlie, I'm talking about the mental issue that's in that boy's head.
Oh shit, 200
And that's
million.
the PSD. See, no. You not really throw your hand in, Wood. That's what I said. I want you to
No,
level
I
up.
had to think.
Think about it.
See, look, it's a movie with Tommy Lee Jones and I believe Jamie Foxx about an insurance scam where that man got over 200 million. But when he sued the insurance people when they was putting in, I guess it happened in it was down south, Mississippi somewhere. And that was just off of insurance
Memphis.
thing they were paying into. They didn't kill no one, anything of that nature. They got 200 million. I feel his ballpark should be, you know what I'm saying, up in that range because look, they took a lot from that man.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. They basically
Yeah.
in that range. If you want me to be real, I'm gonna tell y'all real. Let's talk real. I'm looking at everything I lost, everything that I could have happened, everything that I didn't get to do, the life I missed. Because from 17 to 44 years, bro, he missed a lot. That nigga got to come out and figure out what smart TVs is right now. He got to come out and figure out what the fuck a cell phone is. I ain't never seen a car yet or let a free electric
Damn.
car.
Yeah.
I'm just
He
saying.
gotta learn. It's like he learning life from a baby, bro.
So in that incident, you got to look
Yeah, for real.
like Top said. He can't go to work no more. He can't work. Who the fuck gonna hire him? He 50. He 58 years old. Who gonna hire him? I don't care if Mickey D's is hiring. They gonna be like, nigga, you 58. We good. So I'm gonna ask for the rest of my life because the way the city pays out is whatever amount they tell you. That's the rest of your living life until you transfer it over to your siblings. So I need at least 9 million minimum, tax free.
Hmm.
That's
All
44,
nine.
9,
Yeah,
44, and 100.
Mm-mm, Jason.
bro.
you
That's almost
Mm-mm.
two life.
because you're not gonna talk realistically with the city. Let's be realistic. The city's not gonna give you $1 billion. Give a fuck. Ain't nobody ever got it because the city don't
I
have it.
said 200 million.
Even on
Now that's
That's all.
possible.
they're not gonna
So
do it.
so so how much is two life sentences worth?
But I understand that. But you can't look at it from that aspect because you can go after two. So I've always was taught to bid high. So like Top said, I'm gonna ask for $1 billion. But you guys got to look at it from this point. The taxpayers are the ones that's gonna pay my debt.
They shouldn't have put my ass in jail.
So the city is going to be like, we don't have that in the budget. We're not going to do it. And so they're going to work you down. So I'm going to come with a number. And hear what I'm saying. I'm not just coming with a number. I'm coming and saying 9 million tax free.
They got a budget for
Mm.
these people.
Nah. Just think, he damn near when he in jail, his life is worth something. They getting damn near $3,200 to keep him up in there, Jason.
There's niggas out here on the
A
streets
day.
that life ain't worth.
I ain't talking about in the street.
Let's be
I'm
real.
talking about this man locked up for
Life,
these damn years. Eh,
what are you talking about?
That's
You
a
think
long time, bro.
no, listen. When
I
you in jail, you get locked up. They get a certain amount of dollars for you being incarcerated. So that's 44 years of that.
That's right.
I'm gonna shoot high in the hole, man, because they get 3,200. It could be more. It depends on where you in, the south, up north, wherever you is. But I know you get for a bologna sandwich and a what's the name. I'm getting paid you. I'm worth 3,200 from you. Oh man, the prison system is rich, brother. No, give me my bread. Hell no. And I apologize for insulting that man with the 44 million. That's
yeah.
just how I think. I'm done.
Well,
And now everybody has a right on their opinion. Sorry, guys. Somebody messaged us, but they were talking to me directly. I apologize.
That's 44 years.
Uh,
All this bullshit. All these 44 Christmases.
but my whole thing is, and
44 New Years.
I'm with you. You're absolutely right. That is the biggest thing that I want you to understand. I agree with what you're saying. Yes, there's a
Okay.
dollar amount. Yes, you would make it outrageous of what you want it to be. Realistically, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Realistically, you're only gonna get what the city can afford to pay out. You can want whatever you want. There is no dollar amount that we could literally, honestly, put on that man's life. There's
Yeah.
no actual dollar.
That's why
They
I
put
said. That's
money
why I
on.
said.
They
How
put
much is
money
two
over our
life?
head every day.
There's no dollar amount that you can put
Mm.
on the time loss. That's why I don't understand. Hey,
It ain't.
here's why I say that. Because this is why I don't understand niggas that go to jail, be in there for 5 years, get back out, and then go back. Because
They done learned the rope.
because of what you
They done
say,
learned the rope.
but it don't matter ropes, my nigga. That's why I say look at it realistically from a point of niggas are going in and out every day. Whether the jails make $3,200 on them a day, whether they make $6,200, niggas love to go in and out. This man was put there wrongfully. I agree. So there is no dollar amount because he could have been like, I'm not going in. No, I'm not doing this. You see what I'm saying, Top? He could have changed his life. But I'm saying realistically, whatever dollar amount. So if you take 400, so let's do the math. So you said 400, you said 200 million, man, right? By like
Right.
Top said, by the time he got that money after taxes, he would only come up with 10 million anyway.
Damn.
That's what you guys
Yo,
don't.
man, jacked up.
Oh, no, it's not. Because after you pay the lawyer fees, after you pay all that, and the government's going to give you the money just to take their money back. They do it on people who pay the lottery. People just don't pay attention. They may say they won $1 million, but by the time they get the money, they down to 500 and something That's why they spend it so fast.
Mm.
Now, all that part is something different than the topic.
But yeah,
You
your
know what I
your
mean?
topic was
Yes.
how much
What
would you pay? Yeah,
no, how much do you charge their ass for 44 years?
and everybody gave
You know,
their
you can
answer.
put a
I'm with you.
ticket. You have, you have to put a ticket on there in order to negotiate. So I was just wondering, it ain't no wrong answer, guys. You know, it
Yeah,
was just,
no, it was a good
9 million,
conversation.
44 million. But they'd have to pay me. I don't give a damn. If I lived in Detroit or Dallas, this bitch would be mine. No. How much? How much? I want everything. Everything? I want everything. Nigga,
Nah,
I want
straight up.
everything.
Yeah, I bet
Straight
y'all
up.
niggas
I
don't
Even
want
want.
everything.
that Benz you driving, goddamn.
I bet you don't want the
I
cowboy.
want everything. I
Shut the
want
hell up,
everything.
Jason. I heard you.
Me
I
too.
bet.
That's why I told him I want everything.
Yeah, give me them too. Yeah, them
Hey,
too.
hey, I was just sipping my cup. I don't know what y'all talking about.
They on that slick ass hating this shit, nigga, like the nigga didn't kiss that shit. That's all
Yeah,
right.
But no,
you know
We'll
what I'm
be back,
saying?
motherfucker. We'll be back.
I
It's
would
all
only,
good.
I would only want my 9 million. Let me go and let me be free, tax free. 9 million plus tax
Well,
free.
see,
I
now
ain't
see
paying no
me,
more
I'm one of them
taxes.
cats. Yeah, see, I'm one of them cats that will probably ask for like $10 billion tax free.
Right. Because if it's tax free, I'm
Tax
good.
free.
Tax
No,
free,
I
I'm
need 10
good.
billion.
Right. I
No, but
know.
I need the whole thing. Ain't no more work. Ain't no more work.
Hmm.
No more nothing. No more nothing.
And
Shit.
whatever I buy, whatever I know, I'm tax
I
exempt.
need generational money now. We ain't
Right.
investing shit. I
Yeah.
need all the money now. Give me all the goddamn money. I want the whole bitch. And I want all cowboys. I want everything. Man, give me all that shit. Yeah, the Rangers,
Wow.
stars. I want everything. Everything. I want everything, Jason.
Hey, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. But as you get
yeah.
everything, I need it all tax exempt. That way,
Oh,
everything
no
makes
doubt.
me
No doubt. It's
eligible
got to be tax free.
for at
For
least
it's
44 years. I ain't paying no taxes, and I need all of it to come into my account. I don't need no accountant.
well,
I don't need
well,
nobody.
well. See, when you do 44 day for day, they give you 3 for 1. So you got to go 3 for 1 on the 44 years.
All right.
That's
I,
172.
Ooh.
No, see, these are the games that they play with the numbers, but that's how they pay. Okay, well, if you
For
do it
real.
like that, now what?
I'm still gonna want the same amount, and I'm still gonna want it the same way. As long as you got the
Give
tax
me,
I hear
free
you.
on that, it don't
Yeah,
matter.
give me my
He
money
can't
and I
get that
want it
back,
back.
bro.
yeah.
Give me my money and shut the fuck up.
I'm telling you,
That's
dog.
basically how it goes.
I'm gonna ask. Man, I'm gonna ask for so much goddamn money. They're gonna be like, well, just take Fort Worth and Green. Be like,
I
oh,
take
right.
it. I take it. I
You know what I'm
take it.
saying? Oh, all
Like
right.
a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Hey,
this son
hey,
of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Oh, all right.
because you can't make that up for
Oh,
my
shit.
life. My life got taken away from me. I'm 58 years old. Like Top said, we can have kids. I can still have babies because I'm a man. But at the end of the day, who the fuck want to have a kid at 58? Like,
That part.
you,
A man that don't have none.
Nigga ain't went
you
to
crazy.
he went
Who?
to
A
when he
man
went
that
to
ain't got
jail
no
when he was
cooch in 44
17. This
years.
nigga, man, that nigga ain't even went to the club, my nigga. He was
Right.
17.
That nigga get a piece of pussy, he
Now,
running amok.
She pregnant. Off the muscle. 44 years. You taking me to a strip club. Give me 12 strippers. Everybody. Come on now. Shit. Nigga, please.
I
I
don't know,
agree.
And he
man.
got that much bread? Nah, I wouldn't go out like that. Hell no.
Hey, we need a
Mm-mm.
You know how they say when you go in, that's the
hey guys,
mentality you have when you get out.
say guys, we're
So
gonna go to
Mm.
commercial, man.
we
We're gonna
giving a
take a
58 year
commercial and
old,
we'll be right
17 year
back with
old.
y'all, man. Everybody. Everybody, y'all sit tight, man. We gonna go to commercial and pay some bills, man. Everybody, y'all stay tuned, man. These boys is off.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Christmas. Yeah. Hey. It's time to get together. It's time for us to celebrate. Cause it's Christmas time. Yeah. When families come together, you can see the happiness on their face. Everybody's full of love, celebrating loved ones, celebrating friends. Christmas is that time of year that you wish that would never end. Open up the presents that's under the tree. And I really hope that Santa Claus brought a present just for me. Yeah, Christmas is that special time of year when families come together spreading holiday cheer. Christmas is that special time of year when families come together spreading holiday cheer. Well, now that we're together, let's open up the presents while we sipping on eggnog, singing Christmas songs like Jingle Bells and Silent Night. Santa Claus is coming, and what a holy night. Celebrating loved ones, celebrating friends. Christmas is that time of year that you wish that would never end. Open up the presents that's under the tree. And I really hope that Santa Claus brought a present just for me. Yeah, Christmas is that special time of year when families come together spreading holiday cheer. Christmas is that special time of year when families come together spreading holiday cheer. Merry Christmas, yeah. Merry Christmas, oh, Merry Christmas, yeah. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Trans on the track. Please don't waste my time. Please don't waste my time.
Please don't waste my time. Please don't waste my time. I'm quite busy, so tell me what you wanna do. All you gotta do is tell me the truth. If you ain't checking for what I'm all about, then you can pack it up and get the hell out. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Your love just makes me high. No matter how I try, we seen the fuss and fight, and I know that that ain't right. Yeah, when I make you cry, I'll give you what you.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call us
Oh,
back?
man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that broad.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago. 2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting let me get some she was Optimals.
too.
I kept playing ass girl. Say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D. She started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind. I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we conversating, I'm checking out little mama. Had a session at the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed, I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. Her T. Jones answered, said Tamika has made home from school. Man, ma'am, if you don't mind mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes to the halter top. Dookie Brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, proceed with Eagle Feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, hat done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now. She learned too much early. Everybody know what Tamika. When she was 15, her mother was 30. Everybody know what Tamika. I ain't mad at you, just be careful and do what you do. Tamika, take care of that hard-headed son and get your revenue.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood. Look at you looking like that today. Look, mama, hey, what's your name?
Tamika.
Quit looking at me like that, baby girl. They say you just 15. Done told me about you look like you just too fine for your own damn good. But you can call me back when you hit 18 and I'll take you to the crib in the hood.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up. Hey, world.
Hey, get it in, man. Get it in, man. Get it in. What's going on?
Oh
Y'all
shit.
every time. You know that old fried yard bird do it to us every time. Don't
Yeah,
invite
yeah.
y'all to this, man.
Ain't nobody
You know
new
what
to
I'm
this.
saying?
I like
Yes, sir.
What?
I said I eat
Oh
it all
shit.
day, every day. I'm hungry right
So
now.
check this next one out. Now, I done hit y'all with two subjects that I thought were pretty goddamn tight. But this next motherfucker gonna take the cake, dog.
Let's hear it.
Everybody knows Superhead.
Mm.
Now she chiming in on the Jay-Z.
Mm.
Now what the fuck can she say about anything anymore?
You know what she did.
You understand what I'm saying?
He didn't have.
Yeah, but what you say what?
That's not gonna be a credible. She's not gonna be that credible, bro.
It don't matter
Nah,
what she say. She exposed all
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm saying.
But
y'all
see,
gotta
she's a
peep the
part of the
play,
Me
man. She's
Too
trying to
movement.
sell something.
But the thing about it,
Yeah,
and that's
she's a
We
true.
part
know
of
what
the
she's
yeah, she's
selling.
a part of the Me. Right. The bitch is a part of the Me Too movement. You know what I mean? Oh, Me Too. You
You
know,
know
oh,
what
this
she's
was just
selling.
yeah, I was over there. Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, what could you see with a dick in your mouth?
Right.
Who is she?
But the thing
If,
about
if
it,
she
though,
was there, what do y'all think she was doing? No, no,
yeah,
no. But she you know, she was on Shaq. She done sucked enough niggas' dick to where she might have sucked her way in. But if she was there, what was she doing?
she wasn't doing nothing.
Sucking.
She probably was there.
Right.
Sucking.
She probably was there, but you can't use her as a credible witness. Well, when I was coming up, I saw, and when I was going down, I saw.
So y'all with it. Yeah, y'all with it.
And then,
Hey,
when I paused to do
Up
this,
to it. Up to it.
I saw a little something out the corner of my eye.
Then I hop
see what
to
I'm
it again.
But
yeah, see that
she may be in a sense of at the end of the day, she may be a little credible if she saw who was there. Like from the time she walked through the door, I'm pretty sure she didn't walk through the door with a dick in her mouth. I'm just saying.
Damn.
or two. Or two. Man.
But I
She
don't
probably
think.
trying to sell a
Yeah, she probably trying to sell a book. But honestly, if you guys look at it, there ain't nothing she could really say that she hasn't already said in her book. I didn't read it, but I caught glimpses of it. She tried to call them niggas out years ago and talk about all of this.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
And they tried to and they
yeah.
shut her down. So it ain't nothing that she could really say right now that's going to change from what she tried to call out years ago when she wrote her book. She tried to talk about these type parties. She talked about how they had her in a house party for weeks and wouldn't let her leave and just had niggas coming through minute after minute, time after time. Like that's where her credibility will come into play because they are trying to put it into a hostage situation
right.
because
Damn.
a lot of these girls are claiming they weren't able to leave. They didn't have, nobody would let them leave.
Damn.
And
So
honestly,
you talking about some goddamn return.
yeah, that's what he's facing. That's one of the charges he's facing.
Well,
Damn.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If they get this boy on one count of racketeering, one count, he gone for the rest of his life. That's
Yeah, say
like
goodbye.
no parole type of shit. But that's like no parole type of shit in New York.
Absolutely.
They don't play that. Like with the guns and outlaws a little different than theirs. I
Right.
guess that's why now when you look at it and put two and two together, that might be why they rushed him when he was in New York.
Right.
Because he was coming in there self in anyway, but they rushed it for something.
Well, they rushed it because
I don't
had he did it in New Jersey, the laws wouldn't apply the same as New York state laws apply.
right,
It's a
right.
different thing. If he would have turned himself, because he could have came into New York, drove across the state line. Because if you ever been up north, guys, we how Texas and the down south is so spread out. When you start to be in Boston, New York, Philly, it's as simple as jumping on a train and going across a line that changes your
Right.
Right.
jurisdiction. So had he came back to New York and jumped into New Jersey and turned himself in New Jersey, then he would have basically got off.
Mm.
He damn sure would have got bunded.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, he would have had a bond. The reason why they're holding him in New York is because those are the bulk of his charges happen in that jurisdiction. Had he turned himself into New Jersey, he would have had to go. They would have been fighting a case to get him bonded over to New York, but he could have bonded out. Now, here's the catch to that. Had he bonded out,
Mm.
New York could have picked him up on that bond.
And his money would have been, boy.
But
Soon
he
as he would have made bond, New York would have got him.
Nope, because here's the thing.
So,
They can't they gotta get
Shit.
permission to come into that jurisdiction. That's how the law works. They can't just come over and pick you up because they say we got a warrant. They have to get permission, then a judge has to approve it. By the time that he could have been bonded out and on a flight. You
His
see what?
They would
name.
have put a mandatory. They
So
would have put a some type of mandatory hold on them.
and with Superhead talking, she's just basically going back to what her book already told us. Because that's basically y'all think about everybody who's been talking the last 5 years about this shit. Everything they said, now everybody's like, oh wow, but it was like, nah, they told us this. Orlando Brown's been
Yeah.
screaming this for decades.
Now that pocket looking like he done fucked everybody.
Like they ran through
Hey,
that little boy. Him and Justin Bieber ass, they just ran through them poor little boys. They used them up.
Man,
Devin Campbell, he
And
was
why?
ready to love,
Yeah, why?
and they got him.
And
Why
that,
y'all have
that
to put beef in there?
hey, that's real. Cause Beaver, nigga, who sells they whole like I said on my show, who sells they whole catalog plus publishing? That's how
Damn.
bad he wanted out the music business.
man,
Who sells you sell your catalog, you never sell your publishing.
You sell your publishing. Never.
He
he ain't
sold
want
it.
And
shit.
I'm going to say that again.
He didn't
Yeah,
want
you never sell your publishing.
he wanted out
Been
of it,
knowing that since the 90s.
period. These kids are
Oh, ass
just think
nigga.
about think about what we were talking about, the trauma. Think about the trauma that you take on as a little kid to hide these secrets. We think Orlando Brown is crazy, but he's really not crazy. He's just mentally ill because he's been traumatized so much. And then you get thrown into a realm where you got to make people believe you. They talk about girls. Let's say, you know what America does? Literally, this is truth. This is truth, and you can look it up. A little girl could be in our house. All four of us could live in a house. A little girl could come in there. We could not do nothing to this little girl. She could walk out that door and say she was raped. And we all going down. Ain't no questions asked, ain't nothing. We all going down. We have to fight for our innocence. Let a boy come out of the same
Like,
situation
motherfucker.
say that, he's gonna have to fight to prove that we did it. And that's truth.
Mhm.
Just like when a man says that a woman, his wife, is abusing him, we have to fight to make that be heard. Because who's gonna believe us? You're a man. You think that lady can take you, nigga? I seen a
Right.
dude his ass whooped by his girlfriend over and over.
A woman would kill you. My mom told me that in the
Yeah,
6th grade,
and
7th grade.
get
A
off on
woman
it
would kill you.
and literally get off on it. So when you talk and what she's talking about, don't write her off like just because she was doing what like Top said. Now I find it funny that we're talking about this with her because yeah, you're right. What was she doing at the party that she hasn't already told us about?
Sucking.
Jumping back up and talking about going after Jay-Z. I'm with Top. I am with you in a sense of this whole thing. Remember when you said you think it's a ploy just to take down our top people? I think that's what's happening at this point. The reason why Diddy's court case is pushed all the way back to Timbuktu because we don't even have a date on it yet.
They want to keep painting the picture.
They want the picture painted because Diddy's money ain't just tied up with Diddy. It's tied up with Jay-Z. It's tied up with Rick Ross. It's tied up with Kanye. It's tied this money that they've been spreading around. That's why they party together, hang together. Not saying that they wasn't doing, but like somebody else said, top, what's the comedian name that do the voices? God, what's his name? He was like, but think about this. Who gives a damn what grown folks were doing at a party?
A-Reed
No
Spears.
shit.
That part.
But then
Yeah.
now all of a sudden you got all these little girls talking about when I was 13, when I was 2. My brother put on Instagram, on Facebook, that the 13-year-old was talking about Jay-Z came back and said she lied, but she didn't. She came back and said she may have lied about she may have lied about the way she described some of the scenarios because she couldn't remember. But she didn't never once say she lied
Hmm.
about what happened. She just like it was when I was 13. Top. That goes back to what you were saying. Where were the parents when she was 13? How come she didn't spill the guts to the parents then and then come out? So that way, that would have opened up a whole new can of worms. You know why
You
Jay?
know what? Cause Jason, they say she jumped on a 5 hour thing on when this supposedly have happened. She went from 5 hours on a train or a bus to get to New York to that VMAs to where she was sexually assaulted,
Yeah,
to where everything went down.
and you,
Five
but
hours away, bro.
you know how many girls do that every year? Look how many motherfuckers
A
run from Dallas.
13-year-old though?
Look, cause in New York,
That's tough.
because in New York, it's not that hard to do, y'all. If you never been there, it's not that hard. Little kids don't really have to tell their parents nothing. Jump on a subway and you out.
Yep.
Yeah.
From New Jersey to Brooklyn,
I
don't make
saw
no
B
difference.
Street.
You can take a train. Listen, you can jump on a subway and literally take it all the way to Philly, to Penn Station, Penn State University. The subway goes right in front of the university. You can literally jump on a subway and do it. And they're doing that in Cali now. You can literally jump on a bus in Cali, kind of like the Greyhound, but because Greyhound got bought by this line that's in Cali. You can literally jump on that Cali and go from the tip of Cali all the way to the bottom of Cali and never talk to nobody. And they don't ask you your age. You can go buy a ticket. You can walk up to a place. Hey, I need a ticket to here, and they sell it to you. That's how New York is. That's how up north is. You go from literally, y'all. This is no joke. It's people in New York who ain't never drove, don't know how to drive. If they were to ever have to drive, they'd probably kill themselves.
I believe that. I've heard that.
New
But
York,
say, have any of my brothers heard that Puff Daddy was jumped, or is that just
Yeah.
fabricated?
I, I
Fabricated?
I don't know if it's fabricated or not. It never. I looked upon all the credible news stations, and there was no reports about it. So I just
I
didn't
was
buy.
trying to do that too, and they kept sending me to some more stuff. Why y'all, man? Puff Daddy was gang beat in jail. Then gonna show his picture. Then show him laying
Yeah,
in the hospital bed. Shit, his face wasn't messed up.
but that's
I'm
Like,
sick, man.
like,
I'm talking shit.
that's the whole
That
thing.
man didn't get no beat up.
But back to what Top was talking about the topic, like I understand it, Top. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna listen to her if they put her on the stand. Let's be real. But
nah, they not.
that's not what they're trying to do. They want her testimony because you've already wrote a book telling us what was going on at these parties. So
Yeah.
you to come by and just put it down on paper so we can use it as reference to what we're trying to do.
They trying to paint that picture, man.
Yeah, like Top said, they paint that picture to try to overthrow everything that's happening. And Jay Z is going like y'all. Don't take
He
this
gone.
don't take this threat to Jay Z as if he got enough money to buy his way out. Because the same white people that made him, that he sold out everybody for, is the same white people throwing him under the bus right now. Believe that.
Bro.
Goddamn right.
These
And
allocations
they not talking about Clyde Davis like this.
at all.
No shit.
The same white people swear to God that because these allocations ain't just coming out of nowhere. Like what we said about Diddy, you heard one thing, and the next day it was a whole flood. Somebody, and me personally, I think somebody went to Cassidy and said, "Hey, we trying to get Diddy out of power because he's not trying to sell us the liquor brand company. He's trying to open up all these black-owned businesses. How much is going to take for you to go to give us your story?"
There you go. Now you
After
cooking.
he done kicked my ass in the elevator, yeah, nigga, that's gonna be real quick. Excuse me, the N word,
But
but yeah, that's gonna
like me
be.
and Top said on that topic, bro, you stayed for 10 years, bro. At some point, you
She
gotta take
like something.
shit. At some point, she probably at home now getting beat on by her man, but she ain't gonna show it because at the end of the day, that's gonna nullify everything she did.
She might like it. She might be one of them Naomi Campbell type. They say Naomi Campbell fuck you up.
Hey, after getting beat on for 10 years, you like something. Pain, burns, cigarette burns, lighter to the pussy. I don't know. Call it what you want.
Damn.
Well,
And I'm
y'all
not,
really
Hey
split.
man,
and on nostalgic, I'm like y'all, we don't justify domestic violence, but let's be real. Some of these people are coming. If you ain't opened your mouth after freaking 20 years, you like getting fucked in the ass, bro. That's why you didn't open your mouth.
Dang, man. Ah,
But now
nigga.
you opening
Tamika
your
said, hey. Everybody know what Tamika.
that's
Tamika
my
said, hey.
It's
that's my sister.
sodomized, man.
Yeah,
It's
that's
sodomized.
hey Tamika, that's my
That's
little
your
sister. Yeah, that's my little sister. My baby sister.
hey, little sis.
like,
But yeah, I'm like real talk though. I'm just being real. If I walk by you every day, bro, and slap you in the face, and every day I'm walking
Good
by
shit.
you, I slap you in the face every day, and you're not doing nothing back. You're not trying to move. You're not trying to get out my way. You just let me slap you in the face every day.
You
One
like that
day,
shit.
walk by
You
one day,
like
I'm gonna
this
be
shit.
standing there waiting with that stick. You know what I mean? Not your
It's
traditional
called the
stick.
nigga, you slap me in the face. Nigga, you slap me in the face. The first day you gonna get hit back. Fuck that.
That yapper.
Damn, damn, no. Slap shit. Use another.
I'm just saying.
Let's say,
dang.
man, look here. It's crazy ass
But
shit,
nah, that
And I
man.
think she
You
of the
know,
other player.
Top's trying to talk y'all, but he going in and out. Talk up, Top.
I said, no, we talking about Superhead and some her philosophy and all that. Is she a credible witness? We all know she not. But the thing is, like you were saying, Jason, is they pumping up the narrative. See, what they doing is writing their cash receipts. See, this is shit like Kanye. Now they can go back and put time stamp that shit. Oh no, this was in 2014 when the nigga wife left him. He say, oh, they done took his family. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Now you got a trail. See, and they're getting cash receipts is what
Right,
they trying to do.
right.
I just think, that particular motherfucker money ain't worth shit. You don't get no receipt. Shut up.
Hey, right.
y'all also gotta remember though, he didn't ever tell nothing that could have got nobody put in jail in none of her books or her story.
But she didn't. But
She
she
only,
talked
she
about.
only, she only just exposed who she slept with.
But the thing about it is that exposure is what actually puts this whole thing on her angle because she's telling who's at the parties. She's telling
Now they
who.
want to know what else she
Right,
know.
right. Because she was
Yeah,
telling us about these parties before anybody talked about them. She
Jamie
was.
Yeah,
Foxx
that's
been
gonna
talking
cost
Well,
about
see,
it
the
for a long
thing,
time too,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Well, see, the thing
but he was
about it is,
throwing his own.
yeah, but see, the thing about it, not talking about him throwing his own. We're talking about P Diddy getting caught up in this bullshit. Now Jay Z didn't get caught up in this bullshit. Is Beyonce linked up in this bullshit?
Hey, I think that's the reason.
yeah.
But like you said, nope. And let me say why I'm saying that. Like you said in
Nah.
that article. At the end of the day, I think she's fighting with the people trying to get him because if I divorce him, I think literally, I think she's been like everybody's been saying, and it ain't just been Jaguar Wright. It's been everybody saying the same thing, including her sister Solange when she beat Jay Z up in the elevator. At the end of the day, you're drugging my sister up. She doesn't. She don't talk like she used to. She doesn't. Um, she doesn't do what she normally does. You watch her at the Grammys. You watch her at any event. Her eyes are man. I know what a tweak or when somebody geeking. Let's be real,
What I
bro.
tell you would, what I tell you would,
We come from the
it
hood.
don't be looking like she be on nothing, bro. That'd be looking like she's like
Out of
out
there.
of it.
Yeah, she out of
Yeah,
there. Whether it's weed, whether it's whatever, because technically, if you look at it, her parents should be held accountable because she was technically sold away to Jay Z for their fame.
that
Mm,
mind
mm, mm.
control, the motherfucker, man.
And he isolates her. She don't hang around nobody.
So
No
is
shit.
she innocent?
No, I'm
Is
not.
she
Hell
innocent?
no.
I wouldn't say she was innocent, but I'm saying, but you gotta kind of look at her like a victim too. But you can be a victim and you can be part of the problem and the victim at the same time. It's just like if a kid was dragged around, like that kid who was kidnapped and he was forced to help kidnap other kids. He was a victim, but he also caused part of the
Right,
problem.
right,
She's in that scenario right now.
right.
Boy, if Beyonce drop a book, boy, she'll make another billion right quick.
My sister said, I think Diddy is
Well, the
Boy.
thing is,
the bigger dogs is the people he went against. Yeah, and sis, you're right. I think the bigger people that they're coming after is the liquor companies, the Clyde Davises. They just using art the pawns that were in play to try to get closer. That's why. Hey, like I said on my show, nigga, tell me the last time you seen all the execs jump ship on a major label.
Right.
Never.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. When he went against the liquor company, they was paying him $60 million a year. He had this crazy ass thought to where he wanted more money and wanted to
Yeah,
create his own liquor. And they was like, "Well, not right now." And he kind of took it the wrong way, tried to sue. And the thing is you can't sue the bank.
yeah,
You cannot sue the bank. That's where all your money is, nigga. You can't sue the bank. I tell you what, fuck it. We just gonna close the door. We ain't fucking with you no more. What about now? Now we ain't fucking with you no more.
absolutely.
See, I believe some, like I say, women overpriced they pussy. I think he overpriced the value of what he meant to the white part. See, he got a little full of himself. He got a
Right.
little too much, uh, whatever, daddy love, be Diddy, whoever the fuck he is. He got too much into that because he ain't a billionaire, but he got about 800 and some $1 million worth of shit where he had. Well, that's pretty goddamn close for a nigga. Listen to me. With no talent. No talent. He don't write songs.
Tell your mom to come
He
here.
can't rap. He can't sing.
Right.
Got 800 and some $1 million. So here,
And that's the crazy
the
part about
motherfuckers.
it. And bro, you absolutely right. The
Go
crazy
ahead.
part about it is they feel like we put you here. Hey, it's kind of like saying, nigga, I built you. Know your place. It's the same reason
Right.
why I go against
Right.
people when I tell them stop reading the 48 Laws of Power. Stop reading that book because it's about telling you how to stay a slave.
Well, I think we have to make sure we review all the information just so we can dialogue. The same way that you come to the conclusion of what it means, everybody needs to draw that conclusion. Nobody needs to tell them. See, when you pick up a lie and read it, when your heart is right and you praying to God, you're gonna know that's a lie,
Right.
no matter what book it is.
And that's the whole thing that I'm like, when it's all said and done, like, man, what's the issue? When he did what he did and he came across them and he said, "Hey, like he said on the video, he said it outright. They wanted to keep black people in a black person's place, and when I came up and showed them that I could do this differently and make the 100% of my money, everything started to fall apart for him. Everything. I don't think the FBI raids on his house was because of what happened with Cassidy. I don't think it happened with somebody talking about the book that his ex-wife was putting out about him. I think all those were
I
tips.
don't know.
I think all those were if you ever played chess, it's all pawns being put in place to push us back to where they think we should stay. Because it's not just gonna take down the music industry, it's basketball players, football players that were involved in this shit. It's millionaires
The
that,
entertainment industry.
yeah.
Entertainment industry.
You said what?
LeBron taking off. LeBron just said, "Hold on, man, I gotta take care of something. Wait a minute." He had to go all using shit and pay motherfuckers off. It's some shit going
Right,
down.
right. It's the fact that we're all waking up. In my mind, that we're waking up
It's
and we're
about to
starting
go
to see
down.
the like in my mind, just to be real, and I'm not one of those conscious people. Y'all know me. I'm not about the conscientivity. But at the end of the day, where they're all, I think they're looking at it like this black culture is starting to wake up and understand their value, and we had to put them back in a pot because now all these people that we thought we had under control are now going against us and teaching these people how to build wealth, teaching these people how to get their buy property, teaching these people that we've set on for so long how to do the things that we showed them to do. Because think about this. It's real talk. OJ was a premier black celebrity in his time, right? That everybody loved. The white people loved him as
Yeah,
long
so the
D
as long as he played by their rules.
D
Once he got outside of their rules, look what happened.
D ass went to
Mike,
jail.
Michael Jackson,
they
same way.
just not.
As long as he was playing by the label's rules, but the minute he owned Sony, look what happened.
Mm.
He
And that,
owned the Beatles catalog, Eminem.
yeah, he owned
He
everybody.
had the elephant man bones. The elephant man bones. Come on now. Michael Jackson had the elephant man bones. That's too rich.
Right. And that's why,
Beatles.
and sis, you're
The
absolutely right.
elephant.
You know, Abercrombie Fitch bonded him out, but that's the whole thing. But they want us to sit out and be like, because we're coming to a point. The internet gave us so much power, and that's the problem
Mm.
we have. The internet gave us power to wealth that they were holding back from us. That's the way I'm looking at it, and it's only because I've been doing my research and looking at why everything seems to be tumbling. But it's because the people they thought they had under control. Tell me why an NFL player can't come back to his hood and rebuild his hood. He's not allowed to. If he does, he's gonna get kicked out the league.
Yeah.
Pay attention to those that's getting executed out the league and those that are staying. Michael Jordan got more money than most black men on the planet. They never came back and fixed nothing in North Carolina. I'm not talking about nowhere. I'm talking about where he's from, where he built. Ain't never built nothing, fixed nothing, nothing.
Right on.
Because those that choose the fame and write that contract to be generational wealthy, they can't come back. It's those that fall by the wayside that are coming back and like, hey, I got money. I can at least try to flip it here, do this here, get this house up here. It's those that they don't care about no more. And
Right.
now what they doing with independent artists is, hey, you sign a contract, we put out a life insurance policy on you. And then we gonna pump you up to live that life you talk about. So now we want you carrying guns, we want you with grills in your mouth. We want you with chains, right? That's where this whole Diddy and Jay Z thing come from. Jay Z just saw it coming and jumped on the white bandwagon rather than the right. He jumped on the white bandwagon and said, "I'm gonna sell." They were talking about it today on a podcast I was looking at, and they was like, "Jay Z sold out everybody. He sold every. Think about everybody he was messing with that was on Rockefeller that could have came up with him. All them niggas bought.
Dang, dang, man.
The only one that's still really surviving is Cameron.
Dame Dash.
Dame is broke in the joke, bro.
I thought he had a little paper. I thought he still had some shit.
Dame broke in the joke.
Damn. Dang.
Think about that.
Right. You don't get to do that to people unless you got rich white people behind you, bro.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that coming from the streets of Brooklyn and not get touched unless you got rich white people behind you. Let's say that. If he was part of the
Yeah.
mob, they would have lit that nigga up by now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He did it too.
Right. But
They'd have
because
hit him first in jail.
right, but you sit on a power because and like I said on my show when me and Top was talking about it at the end of the day, hurt people hurt people. So if I had to suck dick to get to $1 billion, nigga, guess what you do?
You done made way more than $1 million with them lips.
I'm just saying. You come I told y'all about my little story about it. I told y'all about the artist I took up there, and then the next weekend at All
Oh,
Star Weekend, he was cuddled up on the couch with the nigga. Hey, you want to be on? That's the proposition I'm giving you. Then they were talking about how you know how Shine went to jail, and they said when
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he came out, he's supposed to have an album that came out. Tell me why Def Jam, tell me why Def Jam paid him $10 million, but we never saw an album. They said that's because that was a payoff from Diddy for the time that he took for Diddy. But he had to pay LA Reid to pay Shine so it wouldn't be connected to him.
Damn.
Sean spoke on that a little bit.
He did.
Well, you know, Shine, he's a damn fool anyway. $50,000 to take a case, but anyway.
That boy has spit. Sean has spit.
Well, you know,
I would have told on everybody and their mama. I wasn't even in there. Hey, I tell y'all, y'all know how I am. I'm white boy Jay. At the end of the day, don't do nothing with me because if I get in that first 48 and I didn't have shit to do with it, hey, let me tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Believe
we
that.
gonna get this straight right now.
That's why I wrote Dolo. That's why I say it's better to sit alone than to walk at a table of a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Half the niggas in jail because
no,
somebody else was
no
with them
doubt.
when they did the shit.
Mm-mm.
You would have still been sitting home had you did the shit alone. That's all I'm saying.
That makes sense like a motherfucker.
In that part of the game.
I done did a lot of shit and I ain't never seen the pen. That's all I'm talking about.
Well, if you really, if you really want to keep a secret, if you really want to keep a secret, just don't tell nobody.
Right. Don't write it down. Don't do nothing. Just do it. It's motherfucking people that have disappeared off the face of the earth. Don't nobody know where he is or where they are. You know why? Because they was like, shit, I'm just out.
So if this is really a ploy to take down all the big dogs, who y'all think next?
We don't that's what I want to see. Because once you take Jay-Z down, everybody's gonna crumble.
Will
Oprah.
Smith,
Huh?
Will Smith,
Oh,
Will Smith said he wasn't doing nothing with Diddy.
Will Smith, Oprah.
Yeah, that boy got a lot of
Okay,
skeletons right there.
you take down Jay Z, they all coming. Like y'all said, Will Smith, Oprah, that whole industry coming down because Def Jam runs most of the movies. Def Jam runs most. Paramount is owned by Def Jam. Lionsgate is owned by Def Jam. You guys got to know, like my uncle say, my uncle Lloyd, he got a podcast coming on. Follow the money. That's all you got to do. Y'all, do y'all know? You know, Greyhound and our bus companies that we travel on, they not even owned by nobody in the states. A French company owns the bus company. Amtrak is owned by a French company.
You know who that is, don't you?
right.
Who?
Who started the railroad industry? Wasn't that Rockefeller?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like half of, and
So
that's what my uncle was exposing. Is like follow the money. If you don't follow the money, then you can't come up with the truth. And that's why I said this whole thing is a target to change the industry because the music industry has already been changing for us. But the problem is they still couldn't control us. You take down the most powerful two people in the industry, you gonna take down everybody.
Yeah, buddy, cause the shit they know.
start at the
Mm.
head and leg to fall.
Let's be real. Diddy and Jay Z are the number, like Top said, they are the number two. They are one and two. There is nobody else in this industry that if they walked in a room right now, everybody, white, black, Asian, no matter what, would bow down.
Yeah, I agree.
It's Black Roger.
But y'all gonna have to
Mm.
finish this show. I gotta drop off because I gotta do something real quick. Sorry about the noise in the back.
It's cool, it's cool.
Already.
But nah, I don't know though, man. Like I don't believe like Jay Z ain't that big down south.
For real.
We ain't talking about, we ain't talking
Huh?
about how big he is.
Right.
They
You talking about
bread.
status
We
wise,
trying to
just
figure out,
status wise?
well,
Yeah.
did he do the shit? See, I'm more concerned with that. I'm more concerned with did he do it or didn't he do it?
Yeah.
It
Well,
sure would seem interesting to me how they put the shit out 6 months ago and then they come back and do some little old shit and then add his name to it. It's like, wait a minute. I was the same nigga 6 months ago.
right.
My status ain't grew. I'm still that nigga.
Well, maybe they were trying to
So
get
that's
him
part of
maybe they were trying to get him in agreement on something 6 months ago, and he ain't follow through with it. You know what I'm saying?
now that could be, but you know Jay-Z gonna move surgically, man. That nigga there, you can fuck with him, but you
Smart.
gotta fuck with him, you hear me?
Yeah.
You can fuck with him. You can fuck with him, but you gotta fuck with him. The nigga can't
Mm-hmm.
come with no bullshit. With none of that, okay, I'm gonna go tell it and all that. That ain't gonna work. Cause see, he already shooting potholes in the shit to where it's got a nigga like me thinking, no, he ain't do that. And you know, I'm big on the kid thing. She said
Right.
she was 13,
Yeah.
nigga took some pussy. Nigga drugged and took some pussy. So that, you know, like, hey, what? But now, she describing the house and what she was, the circular driveway and where it was. And in New York, see, they pulling up footage on that night where that party was. No, it was right here. It wasn't in no secluded area. It was a party, but it was right here.
Right. Right.
All of these inconsistencies is like, damn, okay, you watching the internet, you bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause if something did happen to you,
When I heard that, that threw me for a loop too. Then that was too many inconsistencies. And then her daddy said, I'm sure I would have remembered that. Like,
right.
yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know.
Well, thing is, they gonna have to show me some. And see, for it to be in 2000 and all this shit, they can't prove no rape nigga took no pussy. That no, that bitch 40, man. They can't prove nothing. That ass done been hit, fucked, tossed, and everything. What they
Real still.
what they gonna prove?
I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that.
I
But
I had to go handle
yeah,
some daddy stuff.
what they
I don't
gonna
know what
prove?
they gonna prove.
Where we at? What we talking about?
I know it's some pawns in the game, just like Jason said. Yeah, it's some pawns in the game, man.
It's just playing chess at this point. You got to
That's it.
figure out how to move the
Mm.
right pieces, target the right pieces, which I said, like I said, I feel like at the end of the day, after I'm a quote, allegedly, he had his baby mama killed, that released the book. That in turn took the people who were in power over him saying, "Hey, let's go get Cassidy. Now that she done been removed from him, let's get her to talk." Now that she done talked, think about how this whole
Well,
thing just played out. Now that she done talked, now let's go get these producers that's been in the studio with them. We all
Oh
know
man.
because think about how easy it is to do if you've been at the parties and you know what's going on at the parties. How easy is it for me to bring up what you're doing if I already know what was going on?
Hmm.
Right.
well, I know 10 years of fucking and sucking. It's hard for me to think that it was all bad for her. I don't know.
Hey, she got
You
wealthy off the
telling me
shit.
that?
Hey, she's the
Oh
most
yeah.
Yeah, but in 10 years, the bitch couldn't leave. All the shit he do, all the stuff he got going on, she
right.
ain't never have a chance to leave. Bitch, nigga, I'm out.
That's what
Nigga,
I'm
I'm out.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But
That's crazy.
even his producer that came out, like nigga, you been with this nigga for
Stevie J, is
15
that his name?
years.
Stevie J or some shit?
Nah, not CVJ.
I
That's a
think his
different
name's
topic.
Stevie.
Nah, not the producer.
Okay.
Rod something.
Wait.
Yeah, I know who you
Not
talking
Rod
about.
Wave.
Huh?
Not Rod
I know
Wave.
who you.
The DJ, the engineer's name is Rob something. But at the end of the day, he was with Diddy for 15 years. Nigga, if you drug me and fuck me, nigga, we ain't coming back in your studio tomorrow until we man up. Meet me out.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck
we're
him,
gonna have
man.
to see
Bring
that.
that
Look
nigga
at that.
shit. No, man.
you
No, no,
you can't drug
no,
me,
man.
period. If
No,
I
we ain't
feel
doing
a
that one.
little bit nauseous, nigga,
We ain't doing
that's how
that
I
one.
know these niggas just was in it for the money because, bro, we all from the hood, right? You know when you don't feel right. When you drinking something and you know what your limit is on drinking. You know what your limit is on smoking. You know how high you get. Everybody monitors that shit, right? Why? Because we
Right.
don't want to drive and get pulled over and go to jail for bullshit that we cause. So if I'm at your party and I start feeling weird, my nigga, I'm fighting everybody up in this bitch until I get the right person.
No, nigga. No, nigga, I'm fighting you.
We gonna be a fight, motherfucker.
Nigga, I'm finna kick your ass.
Hey, but I'm saying it.
Nigga, what the fuck you
I
give me?
know, I know we joking, but I'm like, nigga, it's just us three in the studio, and I'm the only one feeling weird, and I'm the only one that blacked out,
I'm
nigga. I'm
serious.
beating all your asses. I'm tearing up $100,000 computer boards. I'm tearing up everything in that studio till the police come. I ain't gonna wake up, leave, and then come
Well, I know.
back.
See, yeah, that's me. See, it's gonna go down right then.
Cut
Ain't
your
no
ass or
later.
something, man. I'm just he did it.
Nigga, if I grab my ass and you violated me, shit.
Hey, cause I'm one of those niggas. Hey, cause I'm one of those niggas, like homeboys be like, we could share a bed together, or I can be drunk and fall asleep in your bed, nigga. I'm on the floor. If you come down here on this floor, my nigga, you losing your life. That's all I'm telling you. You
Straight
climb up in
up.
there.
My
Yeah,
nigga,
I love y'all like brothers, real talk. But if we ever have to get stuck in a hotel room, I'm sleeping in the bathtub. You come in this motherfucking
nigga,
bathtub.
I'm sleeping in the bed. I'm the oldest nigga, man. Y'all fight for the rest of the shit.
Say, man, I'm comfortable on the floor. You hear me?
Right. We done all grew up on the floor. Hey,
Already.
you done all went over your cousin's house where it was one bed and you was like, you sleep on that
You know
side,
what
I
I'm
sleep on
saying?
this side.
Yeah.
And if you niggas come my way, we fighting.
Nah,
Nigga, you
straight
gotta
up.
get on the foot. Hell nah, nigga, you gotta get at the foot, nigga. And if
A
anything,
living
a
room,
shaboinker
a
in
living
it,
room
beat
big
that
enough
ass.
for every nigga to catch a corner. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
Without
'Cause
nobody
we
touching each
talking
other.
all
You
these
dig me?
grown men talking about they were forcing. Now I can't take away from Usher and I can't take away from Justin Bieber because I look at them like we talked about top. Their parents put them in that position. You threw them into it.
Tevin Campbell.
And so, yeah, Tevin Campbell too. You threw them into that fire. So as they came into that fire, but y'all think about this. Now that you said Tevin Campbell, think about what Pac said about Quincy Jones that everybody was upset with him about. When Pox made that statement that Quincy told me that if I want to date his daughter, I need to suck his dick.
Yep.
Yeah, and Puffy fuck Pop.
See what I'm saying? All
He said that on the Angie Martinez show. Yeah, Puffy don't fuck me, so now I'm gay. He said that shit out of his mind.
But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, look at how this industry is. And even Chubby Checker talked about it. He was like, for this interview with Chubby Checker, they brought back up that was like, hey, even back then they were talking about the music industry being messed up because he was like, all they want you to do is stay high. They want you to stay drunk. They want you to party. They want you so they can do what they want to do to you.
Right,
Fuck they party.
right.
But everybody racing to be a part of this industry. I ain't seen one person
Well,
come
it's a
in.
lifestyle.
Hey, right, but I ain't seen one person come in and say, "Let me build a label that actually do what a label is supposed to do, and not fuck with none of these majors. Rock with me till we build it from the ground up."
Before him doing that.
What's
Hold on. Before him doing that. Before him records doing that, bro.
I,
I
I,
know from
I'm talking about before y'all, before that got
Shit.
on their label.
I got
Nobody
to speak
paid
on.
money and said everybody gets their money and run after the same labels. That hey, you got two people on the same label fighting with each other. Who's making the money?
Nobody.
Uh
The
huh.
label.
Oh, the label. The label.
Who makes more money than the artist?
The label.
But everybody's
So he'll do a label.
right.
Even if both artists get unalived, the label still get paid.
Get paid.
Yeah, triple in that case.
Hey, the worst label to be on is Empire. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you, what nobody say.
Yeah.
You go to Empire.
Yeah.
everybody say
Hey,
they
you go to
right?
Bubba Dub said that.
hey, you go to Empire.
Bubba Dub said, I am not signing the Gucci Man. What the hell? Empire? Hell no. I'm either going to jail
I'm
or
dead.
I'm finna get unalive.
That's real. The worst label of
Real
life.
shit.
The worst label, nigga. Everybody, if you see them with that star ring, that little star ring on their pinky, they signed with Empire. And every like, go look at all the people that died in 2020. All them niggas
Right?
got the star ring on their finger.
Dolph, Mo3,
Yep,
King Von,
yep.
LBD Dub, everybody.
They all got that ring on their finger. You know why? Because it's life insurance policy. They tell them, hey, you got a couple of years. If you can make it past the gun, hey, Yellow Beezy had it. He just survived the kill.
Yeah.
If you survive, you lived up to your contract. Here's the thing.
What?
Yeah, if you survive
What
the
they
hit.
say?
So everybody that got that ring on, that star ring, think about everybody who died. The whole system is set up to say, hey, we're gonna blow you up. They take out a life insurance policy on you for your kids and your family to have, and then they take out one for the label to have. If you survive the hit, then you're wealthy. You're done. It's it. You're great. The only person to survive so far is Yellow Beezy.
Whoa, my nigga. Do you understand what you're saying?
I know.
No shit, Top. I'm just
Damn.
going, hey, man.
It is what it is. Talk the truth or don't talk at all. If they got
Hey, cigarette.
everybody says Yellow Beezy signed with whatchamacallit, what's his name? LA Reid. Yeah, he did. But all his production was done by Empire.
Mm, mm, mm.
If they wear that ring,
So everybody,
that is Empire's signature ring. Everybody who got it does production work with Empire. That's why
Nah,
more,
he was hit.
huh?
I thought he was signed to hit code.
No, he was signed to LA Reid. Talking
Yeah,
about
that's
Yellow-
hit code.
Yeah. That's L.A. Reid. I don't care what the company name is. I'm talking about the.
Empire is Gazi.
I'm saying, but everybody who wears Yellow Beezy has that star ring on his finger. Y'all know he does on that pinky,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah. That same
Everybody
ring Tupac had.
who does production through Empire where
Yeah.
has they wear that ring. Empire does production for you. They do all the instrumentals. That's why they signed Stovall to Empire as soon as Mo3 died. That deal went through so quick you couldn't even turn your head.
Damn.
Mm.
Stovall, who that?
Mo3's Rob Stovall. He's a great producer. I love that guy. He's a
Mm.
good
Yeah.
person too. But real talk, that's what
I don't
you
fuck.
you sign that deal. You rappers now their life is life because they tell you the labels say we need you to push this music, so this music leads to this lifestyle. If we put 100 million into you, we need that back because this lifestyle is guaranteed to either go send you to jail or you gonna die. So how else do we get our money back if you die? If you go to jail now,
Yeah.
niggas are recording albums in jail. We done already cut that deal with
You gonna recording albums in jail. We not cut that deal.
we cut that deal with the prisons.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
true that. True that.
We cut that deal with the prisons. We need 4 hours to talk about all the shit that's boy. Look here.
But
Dang.
you want to take a break, top? You
Well, y'all want to?
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all just don't know what's on my mind.
Yeah.
If you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. Some of your friends be hating on you, but acting like they your friends. They be the one to stab you in the back, but smile up in your face. Acting like they're really happy for you, but they really wanna take your place. Yeah, seems like everything that you do, they're trying to compete with you. They be watching every move you make, cause they really wanna be like you. If you got some haters in your life, you need to take my advice. Go ahead and shake them haters off and get them haters up out your life. Yeah. If you know me, if you know me, act like you know me, act like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Some of y'all got family members who never got nothing good to say. You know the ones that be trying to bring you down, cause things ain't going their way. They always being negative every time they come around. They ain't never got nothing good to say, trying to put everybody down. Yeah, just like friends, your relatives, they can hate on you. Sometimes they the biggest haters, cause they the ones who are closer to you. With friends and family like that, what do you need enemies for? Go ahead and shake them haters off and tell them haters they got to go. Yeah. If you know me, act like you know me, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. You got to shake them haters off, baby. Yeah. Yeah, come on now. You need to shake them haters off. You gotta. Oh yeah, you gotta shake them haters off. Come on, baby. You gotta shake them haters off. If you know me, act like you know me, But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toes flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog. I can't never turn my back on you, I can't at all. You always there when I need you, when I pass the ball. Can't sleep without you at home taking PM Tylenol. You the bag to my paper when we blow it off. Still bumps on my body when I'm thinking of you. You got the juice, you do something to me when you not in the room. Back to take out, will you be there when I make it? Need you on my side, I started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
They said time heals everything. You get mad, go through my phone, trip over anything. You tripping over the studio, that's the only time I spend. From the trenches, I was taught to get it how I live. Grinding to build a legacy for my 5 kids. My apologies for wrong I did. The more I learn about myself, the stronger I feel no matter what. When you need me, I'm here.
Started from the bottom, then we up now. 10 toe flat on the pavement, the ground. She told me that she need me around. We eating good, got me gaining pounds. Gotta show out whatever I do. Circle small when it got me a cool. Never turn my back on you, I can't do that, no, no, no. You forever my dog.
Oh, 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 yeah.
Suppress my feelings, I'd rather y'all kill me so I can shout to the heavens till one of them angels hit me. When you standing on the top, all you can do is look down, but I'm on the ground looking up, so all I can do now is push. Yeah, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta struggle through the labyrinth of life, and every turn is a new puzzle. So I'm looking to these heavens, yeah, they help me, but they offer no rebuttal. So I push, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta struggle through this labyrinth of life, and every turn is a new puzzle. So I'm looking to these heavens, yeah, they help me, but they offer no rebuttal. So I say, every dude wanna make moves. Hot-headed niggas wearing ice just to keep cool. The niggas that can't fight keep tools. You gotta keep one too, for the fact anybody could try you. I said that anything can happen, could be gone in a minute. So from dusk till dawn, put on until I'm finished. I'm striding through life like a nigga long-winded, never sprinting, searching for that meal ticket. I ain't trying to miss it, cause life's real, and it always gave me chills. But as you get older, it gets colder. I got this knife in my back with the devil on my shoulder. I'm waiting for my angel to guide me right on the other, but he never showed up, and I'm tired of looking over and my chest blown out. The cold got my heart iced over. Emotions keep you from progress. I'm focused on getting closer. I'm that kid wondering where they say he not supposed to, so I push. Yeah, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta struggle through the labyrinth of life, and every turn is a new puzzle. So I'm looking to these heavens, yeah, they help me, but they offer no rebuttal. So I push, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta struggle through this labyrinth of life, and every turn is a new puzzle. So I'm looking to these heavens, yeah, they help me, but they offer no rebuttal. So I feel hoping music could be his four-leaf clover. Body high, but his spirit so sober, cause he realized inside he couldn't be any lower. Just trying to wake my soul up. Like foe just put me on the front line, trained to die. See, they play me for a pawn, not a soldier. I don't live life for direction, survive to stay alive, never to take orders. Live life miserably and smile like everything's alright. Man, no the fuck it isn't. I was reborn, reformed in my chrysalis, so y'all gon' fucking listen. I will never be nobody's bitch. I'm committed to rolling solo, putting my trust in no one. No love, definitely no road dog. I'm taking roll calls, saying fuck all y'all. Point blank, no need to repeat. Obviously I'ma do me, the rest of the world can control or delete as I push. Yeah, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind, I gotta struggle through the labyrinth of life, and every turn is a new puzzle. So I'm looking to these heavens, yeah, they help me, but they offer no rebuttal. So I push, I gotta hustle, I gotta grind. I gotta struggle through this labyrinth of life, and every turn is a new puzzle. So I'm looking to these heavens, yeah, they help me, but they offer no rebuttal. World on my shoulders keep me down, but these drugs keep me up. Cold war freezing my soul, fire in my belly heat me up. The lean slow me down, my dry speed me up. Low life in disguise, all I can do is look up. This dream of eating got me hungry, envious of those above me. Life ugly than a bitch, and she always trying to fuck me. No stuffy running belly, rumbling, feel it in my tummy. World got me sick, the cold coming. I wish I was cold blooded, so I could just say fuck it and fuck everybody but me. I'm tired of being unlucky. This world will play you for puppet. Manipulate your movements, you trying to influence the public. They trying to keep me close like luggage since the city was plumaged. Then they find that gold nugget among the rubbish. I swear when them dollars coming and I ain't gonna have no budget. All of my people getting something. Cause I wasn't pushing for nothing. So let's go, I push. Yeah, I gotta hustle.
Go ahead, bro.
What's happening, man? What's happening? Y'all welcome back, man. We coming to the end of this show, man. This holiday show, man. My boys was chopping it up. I kicked back, man, and they was just, man, I don't know. It was quite interesting, but before we get out of here, I want to make sure, man, if you got anything you want to say, man, go ahead,
He said, "Man, if you got anything you want to say, let him know."
man.
All I want to say, man, hey, I appreciate you for having me, man, and I'm looking forward to bigger and better things, man, for Nostalgic Radio, man, in 2025, man. Like, shout out to everybody, appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching, you know what I mean? And hey, man, this is Real Talk Dallas After Dark. You dig? On Nostalgic Radio. We here to stay.
Yes, yes. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your nephew. Look here, man. Woody Wood. Say,
What's
man, you
good
got any shout
on?
outs, anything you want to say?
I want to thank my Lord and Savior, you know what I'm saying, the Creator, for just keeping me grounded. Thank everybody for tuning in. I would like to thank Mr. 21 Joe for having me on the show. Uh, hey, man, for 2025, Nostalgic is doing great things. Say, we started in September. For us to start in September, we making moves. I'm proud of all of us. I see all of us put stepping our game up. Hey man, it's nostalgic, you dig? Yo, that's all I want to
Already
say. What's up to
know.
all my kids?
Already say, Jason, my brother, man, my brother, another mother, man. You got anything you want to say before we get out of here, man?
Man, you know what I always say. At the end of the day, thank God for everything that we doing, everything that you go through. Thank God every day, even for the bad things. Don't just thank Him just for when everything is going good, man. Thank Him every day. Just wake up every day saying thank you for even for nothing. Even if you don't ask for nothing, just give Him that praise He deserves. Secondly, I love my nostalgic family, everybody that's coming on, everybody that's still here, to all the DJs that are coming on and biting into the system and loving what we do. For those that are coming on, because I'm trying to also help us make revenue as well. Just be patient with us. We got a little changes that happen in our program, but I love what we're going. I love what we're in 2025, man. Hey, this is something I love to do. I do my consulting firm because that's where more people know me from, as that's my business. This is my joy. I get on here every night and I get to relax and be myself with my bros. So, hey, we about this is about to go fire, and I just hope y'all get stay along with us. Watch out for Woody Wood show that's coming on tomorrow. Watch out for Wisdom and Tea with Christine with a K. Watch out for my man CEO Man coming on Street Made Radio. Also, go check him out on Street Made TV, his podcast that he does, and interviewing artists. Like, I need y'all to understand that we all a family, and no matter what happens, no matter what goes down, we gonna rock this thing till the wheels fall off. And watch out for all the new surprises coming in 2025. Because for us just to be, man, we literally only 3 months old, 3 months and a half basically today. Really talk if y'all pay attention. The 15th was our 3.5 week, 3 months and a half.
Wow.
So if y'all
That's
pay
what.
attention to that, you understand that between the podcast, the radio station, the DJ suites that we're putting together, the DJs that are coming on, y'all met one of them last night, man. You can't stop us from where we're growing. Shout out to all our sponsors. I know y'all been on hold for a minute just because we're in a legal situation with YouTube. So just pay attention to what we're doing and let's make this happen.
Right on, right on.
Say, man, I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody, man, and Happy New Year's. I want to give, all my thanks to God. Just thank you, Lord. That's just what Jason said is what I do. I will say when you should pray. That's how I pray. I just wake up and say, thank you, Lord. I can be doing something and I'd be like, just thank you, Lord. It can be bad. And I just say, thank you, Lord, because I'm here to deal with it. I'm above ground and I got, like Cat Williams say, my virgin asshole and my head on straight. So I love it and thank you, Lord.
I'm mad at you for an asshole in the same sentence.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just doing me. I have to do me. Everybody else doing them, so I can't do you. I got to do me.
Absolutely. I ain't mad about it for real. That shit was funny to me. I believe, hey, what he say? I think you should talk to God like he your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to him because he know how I'm feeling. So ain't no sense in me cutting no corners on him. I just talk to him, and
Right.
he's always
Absolutely.
answering. When I come from the heart, he's always answering me. And
Hmm.
as far as the industry shit go, with P Diddy and Jay Z and all them boys. Y'all stay tuned, cause when we come back after the first of the year, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a truckload of shit to unload on y'all. I might even have to do me a couple of shorts, just while I'm practicing, just to fire off some points, because it's getting pretty damn interesting to me, and it's getting past. Did they do it? It's how many of you niggas was in there that was in on it that knew, like Jason, like Wood, just like you were saying, man. Y'all know y'all getting high. Y'all know that shit lace, and y'all still
Yeah.
coming back. Y'all steady participating. Y'all steady do what the
Hey,
hell?
hey, I move more
And
weight
you,
than
So
and you looking happy to be there. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I move more weight than a little bit when I sold dope. I ain't never saw pink cocaine. I need that. Whoever got it, ship it to. No, I'm joking.
no. We ain't fucking with that.
I'm
We ain't
joking,
fucking with that.
man.
That shit got horse tranquilizer in it. We ain't fucking with that. We gonna take some horse tranquilizer. You know what I mean? That's crazy in itself. But say man, on this platform, man, I want y'all to know, man, that everybody's welcome as long as you down to get down for you get down. You hear me? Keep your main thing, man, and y'all stay blessed, cause y'all know Jesus got me spoiled and I'm highly favored, man, and that's from Lonnie B and Late George boy. Next time, man, y'all get at me. Peace.
Oh, man.
Yo, Top, I know you hear that steady going off on your hip. Man, won't you catch that and call us
Oh
back?
man, that's Tamika, man. I'm still trying to get rid of that bra.
Man, I met a Tamika about 2 summers ago. 2 years ago, I met Tamika, I think the middle of July. I can't lie, the first time I saw her, she was looking fly. Matter of fact, I was getting let me get some she was Optimals.
too.
I kept it playing ass girl. Say, what you about to do? Went to the counter, paid ass 5D. She started looking funny. Didn't pay no mind. I said, I got you, pulled out my money. Step back outside, we conversating. I'm checking out little mama. Had a session in the studio, so I got Tamika's number. 2 months passed. I called on the Tuesday, 2:30 on the cool. T. Jones answered and said Tamika has made home from school. Man, mama. If you don't mind me asking, how old is your daughter?
Met baby girl in the projects, it was summertime. Daisy Dukes to the halter top. Duke and Brace talking DUI. Knuckle down, I'm pulling over to the curb. I asked how old she was, she said I was grown. I said word, but see what he go feed. Quoting lyrics from my people, talking about the millennium sold out Cadillacs and Regals. Her whole conversation was about the lick. Say she from the city where we from, she want to represent. Licking her lips, and for a sip, smoking black and mild. Looking at her thigh, she pointed out, tatted stepchild. You with that? Represent that. Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
Careful what you ask for, these streets ain't playing. You hit corners with a grown ass man.
Tamika started fast, but finally slowed up. Thought she was grown, cause her chest and butt was swole up.
She'll get caught up in a cycle, hollering at a pimp. Her mama standing in the door, signaling, come here. Sundress, hair done in cornrows, contacts make her look Creole. She said she done look Benny hair once or twice before. I recognized her face, she said I dance, I know. I told him, come on, both of them, let's go. Tamika, look.
People think Tamika tripping now, cause Tamika stripping now. But Tamika ain't crazy now, Tamika got a little baby now.